What's up, YouTube? I do apologize for those of you who are following me for the student blog series as I go through college. I've missed about 2 classes as far as the video blog, and I apologize. I'm going to quickly recap what I did there. I've had a lot going on, but I'm back, and so let's get it started. I believe the last class I stopped blogging on was, sorry, let me look at my computer, was visual storytelling 2. The next class after that is career module and project and portfolio 2. It was pretty cool, I guess. You need to get ready for your Who Am I as a Filmmaker. You get all of your shots and shot lists and all of the preparation for that. You need to have your final shot list done, your final script done. You go through all of that stuff, and then you have to get ready for your production hours or your DC short. I got an F on the production hours and DC short proposal because I just could not find a company that would take me, because all of their summer slots were full, and by the time this would be due, I wouldn't have been able to get in anyway. So I talked to my teacher because that really stressed me out, and he's like, yo, we love your work, you're really talented, you should just go ahead and do the DC short. And I'm like, I don't really feel confident in doing that, but you know, he talked to me and what I could possibly do, and I felt a little bit better after that. So always talk to your professors if you have questions, comments, or concerns. They're really helpful, and they can give you some insider tips on how to go about accomplishing that. So I mean, overall, I left the class with an A, and I left the other class with an A+. I am currently now in Fundamentals of Production 1. I like the class. I do. We've had to shoot something every single week, and those are the projects that you may have seen me do. The trailer was for the end of project and portfolio. Was it? I believe it was. But in this class, we had to shoot a video showing that we knew how to use what is the name of it? Budgeting and scheduling. So that's where that video came from. We had to do a photo ramen, which is where my jailbreak one came in. And then the last one we just did was we had to take a scenario of indifference and do a one shot. So there was no editing or nothing in there. It was just one full shot. And that was a bit complicated for me because I didn't really know how to visually show indifference. I mean, the examples after I got graded, I mean, I got an A, but the examples that he gave me, I was like, that actually makes sense, but because I don't have any experience or anything to pull that type of information from, I just wasn't going to be able to pull that off the way it could have been. But I'm okay with it. You know, my actress did a really good job, and I did my best. We are in week 4. We have to do a 2-actor scene where he gives us a template script, and he's like, actor 1, there's a prop on the table. Actor 2 comes in, sees the prop, tries to walk away. Actor 1's like, nah, get back in here. And we have to fill in the dialogue and all of that. So I'm going to be working on that tomorrow with my wife's co-worker, and I believe her sister are the ones who are going to help me with that, because my wife has to unfortunately work on her day off, which is tomorrow. So she's been very consistent and on time, so I'm not really worried about getting that done, and then I'll put that up there. But that's basically the 2 classes. I mean, they're really not hard. You just need to figure out what you're going to do, whether it's going to be the DC short or the hours, and get that information in. Everything else, you should have already been working on your Who Am I as a Filmmaker throughout the classes. So giving them the final is nothing. There's reading, you know, 1 test. It's nothing. It's an open book test. So it's really not that bad. But I will do better on these videos. Like I said, this is week 4, so when I get into college mathematics next week, I will be up here crying, because I just really hate math. And math might be the only class that might hurt my valedictorian status. Like, I am a straight A student, and that might do me in. And I'm panicking a little bit, but I'm trying to find apps to help and look online. I'm gonna try to do my very best to walk out of there with at least an A, and then we'll keep going. And then fundamentals of production 2 is after that, and then the career module 3 is where either your production hours or your DCB short is due. So I'll keep you all informed, and I'll do a lot better, and I'll see you then.